My next guest here at the International Women's Boxing Hall of Fame inductions is Mr. Stephen Blea. He is a WBC referee and judge. Stephen, welcome.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor, and honestly, it's surreal to be here and to be inducted with all these beautiful and awesome ladies, and also David Avila. I mean, it's like, wow, it's unbelievable.
Quite a thrill for you, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, it is. It seemed like the last week and a half, things have been going so, like, unbelievable. Like last week, I just got admitted into my old high school's Ring of Fame, and I was like, wow, honor, Ring of Honor, I should say. So that was like, really?
Well, that must mean something if everybody's recognizing you for all that you've done in the sport of boxing and being inducted into all the different categories and all that you've come to now.
It's truly, like I said, it's a blessing, and I appreciate everything that the WBAN has done as far as women's boxing. And Sue Fox is just simply amazing and awesome. And for her to do this for the ladies, because these ladies deserve everything that they get, because they're entitled to it, because they work just as hard as the men boxers. And I, as a coach for over 30 years, I work with men and women. And I honestly used to say, let me have the girl fighter. Let me have her. Because I know she'll put more coraje and more heart, because they know they got to fight for it more than a man does, because they got to prove themselves. And I think that's got to end.
In the ring, when you're refereeing the fighters, you have one fight, the men are fighting, the next fight, the women. What differences, other than the natural things that you can tell between the fighters, is there a big difference between a women's fight and a men's fight?
I've done like over 15 world title fights for women. And one night in Mexico City, I got blessed to do 2 world women title fights back to back. And I mean, that was Zulina, God, I can't even think of her, La Loba. And then Rusita Rivas versus Alicia Graf. And prior to that, I did a man's fight. And I was like, wow, these women should be, getting the big bucks like these men get. And then the one fighter that I seen here, I was like totally amazed, and that her name is amazing, Layla McCarter. Right. Oh my God, I got to referee her a few times, and every time I get in the ring, I'm like, this is gonna be a nice, clean, this is boxing school at the best. Right. And then I've seen her, and then Marina La Barbie Juarez. She's a 3-division champion for the WBC, and oh my God. When I first saw her years ago, I was like, wow, she's beautiful, but her boxing, but I've seen that she has grown. She's more like a Mia St. John. You look at him and you say, wow, this is a beautiful lady, but can she fight? And yes, they can fight. And just like Christy Martin, wow, there's a warrior, Layla Ali, all these beautiful fighters, because they're not only beautiful outside, but beautiful inside.
Women have come a long way in the ring, yeah. and it shows every fight. There's hardly ever a bad women's fight anymore. And like you said, they fight with a lot of heart, and they do well. And you have been lucky to be able to be in the ring with so many of these women fighters and enjoy it as well as doing the work.
Oh, I love it. And it's like me when they ever like, I'll give you a perfect example. Like Michaela Myers, she was an Olympian in this last Olympics. I was a coach for Team USA. The coaches were there. They go, Steve, you get her. We don't want her. I said, what do you mean? She's representing Team USA. And I seen her, in the gym work with Clarissa Shields. And I'm like, wow, this girl can box. Mm-hmm. So I said, come on, I'll work with you. So I got her ready. When she went to go fight at Italy, she shut her out, just with the jab. And everybody was like, what did you do to her? I said, I didn't do anything. That's her skill from her coach, Al Mitchell, and what she has. You guys just don't know what these women can do.
Well, once again, we want to thank you for being here. Congratulations on being inducted this year into the International Women's Boxing Hall of Fame. And we hope to see you in the ring soon.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much for this interview. I feel really blessed, and thank you.
Stephen Blea, our guest. Thank you.